A song. You're co-writing with somebody, and they go like this. How about this? Sing over this. Yeah, what else you got? And they go, yeah, this got a lot of action in it. I like that. By the way, everyone's written that part. It's not just you. Everybody's written that song. Stop writing that part. The song goes like this, right? You want this song? I don't know. If you go, I want to run, I want to hide, I want to tear down the wall, hold me inside, I want to reach out, touch the flame. Will the streets have warmed me? You see what I mean? It's everything that happens on top of your song. This is hardly consequential to the tune. It's just there for melodic, anybody want to finish this? Part. Melodic reinforcement. So, when you're going into your instrument, you're playing your instrument, everything is very instrument-centric. Well, I'm a guitar player, so this song has, whatever it is, But all that is just, forever so many ways they're taking me. So it's just an exposition of that. So what I got to was writing these songs that did not require me to think that I was a great guitar player while I was writing it. And you have your guitar, and then you have your melody, and then you have your lyrics. And a lot of times, and I'm guilty of it, I would just stay here. You're like, what's happening here? But you don't know yet. So I started to move everything up here. And I think Dylan did that for me, because really there's nothing else. It's a wonderful finger picker, but there's nothing magical happening on the guitar. It's just accompanying all this magic up here. So I want to play you a couple of new songs that just came out of No Distraction. Here are the rules for recording this record, or racking, as my engineer Chad says. It's recording one track. It's called racking. No drum machines, no loops, no keyboards to start out with, no excuses, no breaks, no laptops, no nothing. You take a break, it's to eat. If you're done, you go home. There's no sitting in the lounge. There's no starting with a loop. Let's loop that. You go behind the microphone on there. Yeah, I got nothing. But let's do that for 4 hours. It's $1,500. Let's loop that 200 times. Let's put a bass track on it. Loop that. Before you know, you've got this 2-bar thing that's got all the music on it. So I went in, I said, roll it. And sometimes I'd say to Chad, you know what, Chad, just turn it down in the room. So he wasn't hearing it, only me. And then I would text him, I'm ready. You turn it up. This was actually the song that I had when, was it? This is a song I had when he turned it up. It's called Shadow Days. Did you know that you could be wrong and swear you're right? Some people been known to do it all their lives, but you find yourself home just like you found yourself before. Like I found myself in pieces on my hotel floor. Hard times ahead me to see. I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let go. Now I'm right here, and I'm right now, and I'm hoping, knowing somehow that my shadow days are over. My shadow days are over now. Well, I'm not some troublemaker, and I never meant her harm, but it doesn't mean I didn't make it hard to carry on. Well, it sucks to be honest, and it hurts to be real, but it's nice to make some love that I can finally feel. Hard times, let me be. I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let go. Now I'm right here, and I'm right now, and I'm open, knowing somehow that my shadow days are over. My shadow days are over now. I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let go. Now I'm right now, and I'm right now, and I'm open, knowing somehow that my shadow days are over. My shadow days are over now. To live on the acoustic guitar, no exceptions, must be in some way closely replicable on the acoustic guitar, because that came out of people going like, play vultures, and I go, can't. You want to hear vultures? That's it. I'm not pissing that song. I love that song a lot, but sort of going back to the troubadour thing, I just want to be self-contained, you know? Those songs, they're brilliant. Having songs that are self-contained, where when you start playing the song, I go. That's what I do. I don't do anything. You know, I go. I can do that stuff. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not teasing everybody. That's the other thing. I murdered all the other songs. These red parts. So that was the one. But there's still a melody line over that. There's like this George Harrison, which I'm totally into, this slinky. I got out of sort of the double stop electric guitar and sort of got into the very languid, like All Things Must Pass. You listen to I'd Have You Anytime. So there's a line that goes, well, okay, so how do you get out of this being simple?